All right, well, it's about 5:38. Let's go outside and see what we can see in the sky. Well, the moon is directly above. It looks like there's a star next to it. Is that, what is that? Oh, I think I see Orion right there. Just above that roof. There's some trees in the way. It's cold, but it's not as cold as it's been. And, let's see, is that the Big Dipper right here? It's not picking it up. Yeah, Ryan's definitely above their house. Anyway, it's crazy you can see this much stuff through a camera phone. Alright, we're back in the shack. Let's get this heater on in here. Uh-oh. I keep dealing with this this light. It's great, but it kind of gets in my way sometimes. And it's got a magnifying glass and stuff on it. So I would need to get the drill press in here. I just spent the last 2 days basically sitting at the thrift store all day because they were just like so busy, so much stuff. And then like every time I turn around there was more stuff. And so I didn't got anything done the last 2 days really. I'd come out here and make a couple of videos about stuff I wanted to get started on. And then I would head on over to the thrift store, and the next thing you know, I'd be coming home at like, I'd go over there at 9 and come back at like about 4. So, it's kind of a Christmas frenzy over there. And, I totally forgot about certain stuff. So anyways, but I was looking for stuff to build a computer server. And we did find, it was for like $24. I shouldn't have bought it. It was an Amazon returned computer processor water cooler. And I don't want water in a computer. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't do any high performance gaming. And is this thing not going to fire up? So, okay, you can hear it now. You start getting that low noise, that's the diesel igniting. These things are really simple, but they're definitely easy to plug up. It has a little spot where the diesel squirts in, and then there's a screen around it that acts as like a catalyst, and a glow plug right there, and then air blows in, I guess. There's a turbine inside of it. It's basically like a jet engine, and the combustion happens inside this block, and air blows on the outside of the block, which is encased in this housing in here, and then it goes out that way. So you have an air intake and an exhaust intake, and it's, let me show you here. See that there? That black stuff, I gotta clean that up. It's soot that fell out of the exhaust pipe the last time that it quit working. So what happens is they do get plugged up from time to time, and you have to completely rebuild them. It's a pain. But that's your exhaust, and then right next to that is the fuel going in, and then that there is an air duct. And you need a metal plate like this because that exhaust gets super hot. So that square is cut out through the wall, like a round circle like that, and then I have that steel plate over it for the exhaust to go through. Because otherwise, you could burn your house down. These things are super efficient for what they are. I used to run a propane heater, but I quit because I was getting headaches and stuff. I was running that thing, and they're just not good. They're good if you're like outside with a door open and you want to get warm, you can stand next to it. Anyway, these things are awesome. You just have to fix them sometimes. Alright. So I had the two welders over here. I need to adjust this wood piece so the other one will sit there. And I may just actually put that one somewhere else and put the TIG welder down there. We picked up some casters at the thrift store yesterday. It was a bag of casters for $3.99. And I figured, well, two of them are locking, and two of them are not. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But usually those things are about $3 a piece. So I got those, and maybe I can do something with that. I've got a bunch of bed rail frames or whatever. Let's take a look here. Where is my camera holder? All right. I left it on 20 meters yesterday. I didn't do anything with it. See if we hear anything. So it's 5:44. It's a strange frequency to operate on. Well, lightning crashes or something. My ham clock says that 160 meters is open. Move. See how it just wipes out? That's 160 for you. There's something right here.
We're cutting out for the last 2 or 3 transmissions. I didn't want to say anything for the last one. All I could hear you say was, "Okay, Jim."
You know what I'm using? I'm using a very interesting thing. I'm feeding the audio through the back.
Ah, it's Randy.
Engage the Vox. I'm using a little lavalier mic that I simultaneously ran on the boom. I'm going to the front.
K7 TV.
I think I have to adjust the Vox.
I've never used Vox, by the way. I'm afraid that you might say something that would go over the air that shouldn't be on the air.
All right, I increased the delay. Okay, that's the trick. I just increased the delay. It'll work perfectly.
There's another QSO right here.
The only thing is, when you use the Vox, Andy, it seems to me that if you take a pause like that, the Vox goes on and off, and after you hear a click.
I increased the delay, so it's not doing that. Oh, I have to fine-tune it. I don't use this radio as much as I should.
I'm not a fan of Vox, but
you could tell somebody else is there.
Absolutely.
So there's another conversation right here, but
Or if somebody's doubling with you, you stop talking and you let them talk.
Quit speaking while I'm interrupting, will you?
I haven't heard anybody this strong on 160 meters in a long time. These guys are down in Phoenix, though. Randy's in Cave Creek. I don't know where the other guys are. Wow, there's another conversation over here.
Toby Data Mention, BK7 TV.
K7MGM. John, how you doing down there this morning?
Oh, doing great, Gino. It's a beautiful morning. It's going to be like 78 degrees again today or something. It's beautiful. Hopefully today is going to be another great day.
Great. We had 67 degrees yesterday. It's not as cold this morning as it was this morning.
Let's see what the heck's over there. Wow, they're giving their weather report. There was somebody right here. Said the band like does this back and forth noise. These guys are not talking long enough for me to pick them up. Because whoever they're talking to. There we go. I haven't seen this many people on 160 in a while. I don't check very often either, though.
Texas Exchange is just 5-9 Texas. It's not West Texas. You'll get your section.
I can see 1 and 2, possibly 3 and 4. I see a few conversations here. But there's definitely these 2 right here, and then that one there. Alright guys, well, so in the wintertime, the 160 meter band starts to get good, I guess. I'm not really an expert on it, but I know that the Omis net doesn't do 160 until a certain time of the year. So, alright, there you go.